So previously I published like 30-minute video that teaches you how to work with QDL and I like to flash it and so on. So now I took a new device and actually did all of the steps, but without you waiting for them. I'll quickly summarize them here. And what I will start with is basically a Yocto project, a Linux build that is flashed on the Qualcomm platform that first had Android on it. And then we will go ahead and from this image that has a root of test that enables VNC and RDP from the Yocto project side, we will add all the other goodies. Okay, so this is meant to be a continuation of the previous neatvnc enabling video, and we will take care of the connecting side in another video. So let's go ahead and quickly see what I've done there. So basically, just to recap, what I did, I had a device that was running ADB, okay? It was running Android, and could verify it by going ahead, doing ADB devices, connecting ADB shells, so on and so forth. And then I rebooted it to EDL mode in order to flash a device. So I flashed it with a QDL that I got from this Linaro config, okay? This is the QDL. I built it. It takes a couple of seconds. It's nothing, okay? And then I went to the Linaro Rescue EMC files and flashed like the relevant partitions. This is like the flashing program, prog EMC firehose, and we need a raw program XML and a patch XML. I covered some of these things in the previous video, but when we go ahead and do the flashing command on EDL mode, which will give you like a vendor ID of like a Qualcomm and device ID of a product ID of a 9008, we will see like these messages, hello, and length and length and length. There will be some errors because not all of the files exist here. This is fine. And at the end of it, it will automatically boot to fastboot. This is like from the LSUSB. We can see like a dude, which is fastboot. Okay, it says Xiaomi Mi Redmi 2. It's not it. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so once we're there, we can go ahead and flash our files, which were obtained as follows. I had like the latest build that I've done. I just recorded other videos and they didn't have good sound, and so I just needed to drop them. That's why I started again, like splitting. So first we went ahead and flashed like the boot image. Okay, this was done somewhere here. This is the boot image for this processor. The fastboot flash boot, which is standard, and then the name of the file. This is the Android boot image. And later, the root of test name for the slot is definitely not standard, but for Qualcomm, it works and it is standard in their root of test. Okay, so we flash this partition. Why? Because in the previous QDL phase, we also flashed like a partition table. Without doing that, we would not really be able to flash whatever we want. It doesn't work that way. So what we have here is essentially the rootfs that we extracted. Okay, I copied it to another folder called foobar just to start over. And then I flashed it. So this is what I've done. It takes a couple of minutes. It is around 800 and something megs. And once I do that, I can go ahead and do fastboot reboot and then see what's up with the device itself. So let's go ahead and see what happens when I boot it. Reminding you, it's a core-weston image. So let's see that. I'm not very interesting. I will do the reboot phase. I just hit like reboot. Sorry, I'm like sort of on the field. Oh, I can see the project build. It's upside down, and I can see Weston, and it's nice. And this actually does have it does have my input addition, okay? It should have my input addition, okay? So that's what I have. Actually, touch is not really fused into this one, but that's fine. So I have this. So I have this and it's good enough for us and we can proceed with it. And I will show on the video some other, on subsequent video, I will show some additional things. So this is what we, so this is what we have and we're good to go with going to the next phase of like enabling VNC and RDP, and the rest of the configuration that we'll need to do for that I will do in subsequent videos. Try to keep it short.